Hi there, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 59 of Aussie Cluff, our bid to return Nottingham Forest to the top of European football. But it's not about European football today, it's all about the Premier League, a top of the table clash versus Manchester City. And then we're going to go and play West Ham. But if we can beat Manchester City, you see here, we'll go 7 points clear with 3 games to go. That just about wraps up the league title for us, doesn't it? So let's have a look at the heroes we're sending out to face Manchester City. It's Pickford in goal, it's Kasper, because we're expecting Manchester City to play a man in behind the strikers, one up top. If that's the case, Kasper will just push in there and play as the half-back. He's with Busnell and Quijano across the back. Milovanovic down the right, Scando down the left. Griffiths, Joyce comes in for Recalde, tragically injured last episode. And Lacey's going to play the Mazzala role. Has all the attributes for it, so I think he's going to do a job there for us. It's Elizage and Ortiz up top. We do have a lot of attacking threats on the bench, though, because we have Kowalski, Perez, and Mosley all lying in wait. And they are indeed going with a man in behind the striker, Giraldi, who we did actually try to sign in the summer. Agreed a fee with Lazio, but he refused to come to us, which was really annoying. I think it's a calm, keep our run going. We've been playing well, so there's no need to do anything we haven't already been doing. We will just make the change to to Kasper, and then we'll be in for a big win that could wrap up the league title. Come on, Forest. As the Forest fans go absolutely ballistic. I think the key to this game is almost to not lose, isn't it? If we can come out of this with our 4-point gap intact, it'd be a pretty good day, wouldn't it? Now we're trying to play Kasper, so instead of a half-back, I'm going to try playing as the anchor man. That's sort of his natural position, and I don't hate the idea of him just sort of sitting in front of the back two, just denying space in that area of the pitch. Otherwise, you can see we're playing on control. We're looking to retain possession, sort of our Champions League sort of setup. A win, as I said, would be brilliant. 7 points clear, and the title is just about ours. Mathematically as well as realistically. But realistically, it probably would be ours. But the key here, I think, is just not losing. Now, Joyce playing in that Recalde role, that's going to be key. Not just for this game, but the rest of the season as well, to see how he does in there. This is decent build-up play, though. Elazar just bounced around for Ortiz. Go! Mariano Ortiz with a big goal. We got quite a bit of luck with that, didn't we? The ball bouncing around. There was a goal like that. Was that against Dortmund last episode? We had a goal recently where the ball bounced around. Maybe it was one off channel. But that's just a little bit of luck, isn't it? Wasn't a great pass from Elazage, but he found the man in the end anyway. And Ortiz tucks it in nicely. It's what we needed. Nice early lead. 10 minutes in or thereabouts, that goal came, and that just about puts the league title in our hands. Now, can we defend this set piece? We were working on defending set pieces, and it just about showed off there, didn't it? That has been our most consistent weakness, I think, this season is defending set pieces. Let's see, another highlight for Manchester City, it looks like. Someone's not marking their wing back there, and that is a goal. Wanderlei usually scores against us, he's laid one on there. A man wasn't being marked there, was he? Now Ortiz, that looks suspiciously like it could be you, but that's my fault because we've changed something at some point and he hasn't been told to mark a wingback or a fullback. Would have been their left side though, so would have been Ortiz that was let one go there, so to speak. Not Ortiz, Elazage. Got my strikers mixed up. It's from a set piece. That's going to be Elazage right there, isn't it? Is that Elazage? There he is. He sees his mistake. Who that would have been? Milovanovic, wouldn't it? 2-on-1. So that's disappointing. That is really, really disappointing. Let's give him some encouragement here. It has been an even game. We have had a little bit more of the ball. They've had more shots. So an even game, I think that is the definition, isn't it? So the clock ticks by. We just need, I think, now concentrate. We haven't played, you can see those match ratings, we haven't played particularly well. Neither have they, though. They are just getting on top of us a little bit now, though, aren't they? Set piece. Elazage is in there. Look at him go. Lacey knocks it in. It's past Elazage for Kasper. Headed out. Busnell should retrieve that and does. Can he keep the ball? We just need to be a little bit patient here. Back for Joyce. Joyce has got in for Lacey. Lacey for Quijano. Can Quijano find a pass out? It's a wonderful pass for Ortiz and he's missed it. Mariano Ortiz with a chance to double his tally and he probably should have done it. It was maybe not quite. It was about the same as the first one actually, wasn't it? Wasn't a difficult chance. Will that come back to haunt us? It's weird, all their attacks coming down one side and all else is coming down the other. Obviously, that's a overlap, so everyone's going down the one side all the time, but... Yeah, even first half, there's no other way around that, is there? It wasn't a terrible half from us. Let's say unlucky, things haven't gone right for us so far. We'll do some individual team talks here and we'll come back for the second half. Okay, no tactical changes. In the end, everybody was sort of green. They were fired up ready. I think it was just Elizage that was a little bit off. I forget what I told him, but it wasn't negative. It wasn't a negative response. It was just a neutral, no response. Scando looking nervous. Now, he was the one that got sort of switched off by the initial team talk. Let's give them some encouragement here. We do have Aussie Chris on the bench. So if Scando's going to start playing silly buggers, we can get him off, get Aussie Chris on, and Aussie Chris will definitely do a job for us. Scando whips that in nicely for Elizage. Go! It's the duo again. Scando to Elizage. It is just the gift that keeps on giving. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Since League One, we've had that combination, and they are still doing it at the very highest level. That puts us back in front. Let's tell them to concentrate again here. But look at this cross. Just floats it in. He knows what's coming. And Elizage, shocking, maybe not shocking, but bad defending from the Manchester City backline there. And we will take that all day and run. That's what we wanted. Alright, can we see this out? If we can see this out, then needless to say, West Ham, we will look to rest players because we have a Champions League semi-final coming up next episode against Paris Saint-Germain. We would like to make sure we have fresh legs for that one. But let's not worry about that too much just now. Oh, we need to get this out. Little hesitation in the game there, but just keep us all on the edge of our seats. But went to safety, didn't it? Alright, changes. Scando is looking nervous. He's booked. I think that's going to be the sign to get Aussie Chris on the field. He put that good cross in for Elizage, but not his best game all round, I think, for old Scando there. But we'll forgive him one, won't we? He's been absolutely magnificent for us, as I said, since League One. So we won't hold that against him. The experiment of Lacey in the Mazzala role hasn't necessarily paid off for us, has it? He hasn't had his best game. Hopefully cue a Lacey wonder strike here. Aussie Chris floats another one in. That's too close to the keeper, though. That's poor. Yeah, that's not exactly what we wanted. Can we get some pressure on there? No. Ball goes long over the top. Quijano heads it back. Oh, we've got a misunderstanding between Quijano, Buzanel and Pickford. That shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened. It wasn't the best header back. I can't believe we've been done by a long ball over the top from Manchester City. Quijano's there. It's not the best header. Pickford should have come out quicker. Buzanel should have been more alert. And in the end, we've been made to pay. We've told them to concentrate. A draw isn't the worst result, but it's not what it could have been, is it? We do need to make sure we see this out, though. Oh, no. It's 94th minute. Blow it up, ref, unless we get a counter-attack, and then you can keep going. Blow it up, ref. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Oh. Thank you, referee, in the end, but you've just taken the years off my life. An even game, and 2-2, probably a fair result, I would think. We'll say that that's not good. Unlucky. We'll say it's unlucky, and then we'll move on. So there it is, 2-2. We maintain the 4-point gap with 3 games to go. It's not the worst situation to be in, is it? It's really not. But guys, wait right there. We'll be back for West Ham momentarily. Okay guys, welcome back. Now you'll see here, Leicester have done us a massive, massive favour. They've taken a point off Man City at home as well, which is a bit of a shock. Leaves us 3 points clear, and we obviously have 3 games to play. You'll notice the goal difference here. As long as we don't lose this, even if we lose this, we're still 3 points up. We do have a game against Chelsea to come, which I'm a little bit worried about. I'd like to ideally give us a little bit of wiggle room to lose that, just in case, because Chelsea are a good team and it could happen. But I think anything other than a loss here, and we're looking really good for this league title. So it's all been changed. West Ham expected to play 4-4-2, so we know this formation tends to work well against that. So it's Pickford in goal, Aussie Chris, Novikov, Watanabe, and Olanu across the back. Kasper plays his halfback role. Lacey, we're going to put him back in his more familiar deep-line playmaker role, with Kowalski as the attacking playmaker. Perez and Mosley provide the width for Jordan Sawyer. He always does a job for us, so I don't really have any qualms putting him in. And West Ham are indeed playing 4-4-2, so the head scout gets to keep his job for another game there. We're expected to prove a point. I think just come on, keep this run going. We've got to get on that bandwagon at this point, I think. We're playing well. And, well, actually, he's already motivated, isn't he? We're playing well, we've just got to keep it going. We can essentially win the league title here. And here we go. I say essentially we can win the league title. There's a six goal swing, 6 goal difference goals swing is needed. We're 6 goals better off than Manchester City in the for and against. That's what I'm trying to say. So if we go 6 points up, that is still doable, isn't it? We lose to Chelsea, they get a big win somewhere along the line. That is still doable, but of course, John Sawyer, that's a decent goal! Oh, he's missed it. I've gone early. Oh, I thought that was in. Oh, that was Kowalski, I think, wasn't it? We'll give him some encouragement. Yeah, so I just think a point here is enough. But we need to go out trying to win it with that mentality, don't we? Headed away from Novikov. It's still there, though. We need to concentrate here. Can we get in front of that? We can't. Stay with him. Stay with him. Stay with him. Stay with him. He's got the cross in, but it's headed away by Novikov. Can Kowalski get to that? He can. It's gone up for Sawyer. He's gone early over the top for Perez. Now Perez is in a decent position here. Men coming into the back post. Can he hold the ball up? He's going to go himself. Can he square it? Play it back. It's there. It's Callum Mosley! What have we done? We've squandered a wonderful chance of what would have been one of the goals of the season too. Alright, we need to be putting those chances away. Let's give them some more encouragement here. Alanu's looking a little bit nervous. So is Callum. You should be looking nervous after that, Callum, because we're going to have words at halftime. We're dominating this game, aren't we? 5 chances. We're not dominating, to be fair. They've had 4 chances, but... Excuse me. Let's give this a demand more coming into halftime here. Let's just see if we can push on up. Yeah, Alanu and Mosley not quite at this, are they? We're going to have to tell them at halftime, maybe a calm, there's no pressure. Oh, Mosley's picked up a knock. So, never mind. Well, Mosley's going to have to come off at halftime. We're going to have to jig this. We have Conte on the bench. Or Konate, however you say that. I wonder if we could... One of them, or him or Perez, could probably play on the left side. Aussie Chris is not the best pass. We've just about rescued that on a couple of occasions there. But in the end, West Ham do come away with it. A little bit concerned this might rule Mosley out of the Champions League semi-final. Certainly the first leg. Looked a foul, that one, didn't it? But we've got away with it. We are served okay with strikers, so... Oh, come on, Perez. Just not quite happening this half, is it? Get that away. Head that away. Is that a save? What a save that is from Pickford. We just need to see this through to half-time. It would be absolutely criminal to concede a goal now. Cross comes in. That should be easy enough. It is. Now Perez, can he launch something here? He's gone early for Callum Mosley. He's limping after it, but was not to be. Oh, that miss from Callum Mosley and the other one from Kowalski. I think it was Kowalski. I'll see in editing, but 2 absolute sitters, really, weren't they? We should be 2-0 up. This should be game over, but it's not. Expected to prove a point. I'm going to say, let's go with a passionate. Let's give the fans something to cheer here. We're not doing bad if everyone continues to work hard. We'll win this. Let's say that passionately. We'll do some individual team talks. We'll take off Mosley, probably for Konate. We'll come back for the second half. Okay, you can see we've made the change. It is Ismail Konate is come on for Mosley. Perez has switched sides. He's playing on the left now as a winger, and Konate is over on the right playing as an inside forward, the same as Perez was. Perez can play as a winger out there, so he should be fine. Let's see here. Aussie Chris, can he get a ball? No, he's kept possession nicely. He's whipped one in there, Lacey. That's too close to the keeper. It's a poor cross. It's a poor shot. Whatever it was poor. Courtois. I wonder if that's the Courtois at West Ham. He must be pretty old by this point, wouldn't he? Let's see what we can do here. Sawyer's putting a bit of pressure on, which I like. They're just playing around us a little bit right now, though, West Ham. What's happening with this? Can we get a foot in there? No, they're keeping the ball nicely. Go to him. Have him, Olanu. Have him. Oh, that's not what I meant, really. Cross over the bar with the header. Oh, that's poor. That's not the best start. Let's tell him to concentrate. Alright, Pickford to Watanabe. Back to Casper to Pickford. Let's, play a little bit further up the pitch, please, boys. That's a good ball, though, isn't it, for Sawyer? It's a wonderful pass from Pickford. Sawyer keeps the ball nicely for Kowalski. What can Kowalski do? He's going to not... couldn't quite find Perez running in behind there. Now we're in a little bit of trouble here. We've got 4 men going after the ball. It's what we like to see, isn't it? Oh, head it clear. Still there. Come on, boys. Focus. We're not concentrating here whatsoever, but we've been absolutely pitiful. Cross comes in again, and again it's headed over. Oh, it's a corner. It's headed away. So that's okay then. Watanabe's done well there. It's a concentrate shout that is going to come out now. Some nervous-looking players. We just need to relax. I might even make that my next shout. There's a decent header for Konate. He goes early. It's going to get picked up by Perez. Oh, you wonder if Perez could have had a run there, but Kowalski's going to. He's drifting out wide. He's only got the 3 men on him. He should have used Aussie Chris. He had a man there. A little bit selfish. Another long ball over the top. Oh, he's been absolutely done. Whoever that was probably Novikov, I think. He's been absolutely done. Let's give it a calm down, maybe. Let's have a look. I think this was Novikov. You've got to win that. Go on, who is that? It's the blonde-haired guy. I'm not going to get it. It is Novikov. Got there in the end. So this is not going well. Do we have anything? Let's look to exploit the flanks, maybe. Let's try that. We do have potentially an overload out there. Let's give it a show some passion. Why are we looking nervous? Have we made too many changes? We probably have, haven't we? But this team should be good enough to get something from this. This isn't going really badly now. Okay, so I'm thinking, what can we do here? We might need to... Can we go back to the 5-3-2? Make a change like that. We have the defenders to do it. We can... The only problem I foresee is this one. Can Konate play back in there? He can play back in there, so that works out okay. We're playing as an attacking midfielder on attack. Sawyer comes over here. Perez goes in there. We'll keep Kowalski as the Mazzala. We could, of course, take off Perez. We only really have McCormick on the bench, though, and I'm not sure that's who we want. So we need to go attacking. We need to get stuck in. We need to roam from positions. We need to really go at them. Higher tempo. We'll keep it like that. Will we look to exploit the flanks? We'll look to exploit the flanks. And we'll go like so. And see what we can do here. Something needs to change, doesn't it? Because we're just not playing well here. Still there with Casper, with Perez. Perez in for Kowalski. Can he pick a pass? Can he find a shot? Courtois was just standing there looking at it, wasn't he? But just couldn't curl it in, Kowalski. We're looking frustrated and nervous. Just maybe a no pressure here. I don't understand why we're looking so poor. Perez is... Okay, he's done. We do have Elizage. Let's play him as an advanced forward. I don't hate that. Oh, Elizage can play in here, I think, can't he? There we go. I like that. Let's play Kowalski as an advanced playmaker. Alright, we can go with this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did I make too many changes? I think this team is good enough that we should have done a lot better. You wonder if maybe my team talk was wrong, given that it was so many changes. I maybe should have said something along the lines of go out there and play your game to these guys. Maybe there's a little bit too much pressure. There's someone not marking up there. This is... Oh no! They've missed an absolute sitter. I think I did this happen last time, didn't I? I've got to remember, in the actual initial tactic, I haven't, for whatever reason, got one striker marking the left-sided striker marking the right-sided fullback. I have to remember to try and fix that. We don't want something like that coming up and biting us in the Champions League, do we? Alright, push forward, boys. Come on. Can we get the equaliser here? It doesn't look like it's happening, does it? This is the end of the game. It's been an absolute disastrous showing. What a crappy way to end the episode. Sorry, guys, that was not what was supposed to happen. Still 3 points up. It's going to be an aggressive. That wasn't good enough. But yeah, still 3 points up. Goal difference down to 5. What worries me is we have the game with Chelsea to come. We'll see that next episode. Of course, we'll open up the Champions League with Paris at home the first leg, and then we'll play Chelsea in the Premier League. It's Bournemouth at home to finish the season off. You'd fancy us in that one if we need to get a result, but yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the Chelsea game. But 3 points, as long as we don't get smashed, we still have the goal difference. It's what Manchester City can do as well, isn't it? But that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, it wasn't the best episode, to be honest, was it? 1 point from 2 games. But if you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit like. If you're new, subscribe, because we've got a big end of the season coming up. Next episode, we'll find out if we are indeed going to make the Champions League final for a second consecutive season. But until then, I've been Adobe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you Thursday.